don't know what you're missing. Go tell your family, here comes the enemy, blowing up the spot tech remedy. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll make you get down now. Bring it on, bring it on. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll make you get down now. Bring it on, bring it on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Be the president of the fifth element. Jimmy Flies took a stone cold's how I'm hitting him. Better get together, put your hands in the sky. Stick 'em up, punk, hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Now I'm the bad boy that you invite for dinner. Ain't got no manners 'cause I eat with my feet.
Hello, you guys. Hello, hello. I know Erin's here. Kara's here. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Ray. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Mrs. Carlet. Hey, everybody. Hello, Mika. Okay, my voice, I feel like is hanging on by a thread here. I don't feel sick, but for some reason, my voice doesn't want to cooperate today, but I'm here because we have a lot to talk about. So, you know how we may or may not have been trolled? Huge possibility, like 80% possibility, even higher than that possibility it was a troll. Um, so anyways, yesterday, okay, let me back up a little bit. I want to say for anybody who needs to hear this, like we voted as a community over here on to cover it anyways. So I didn't fall for anything. I wasn't, oh, this is real. It was more like, let's talk about this because this is entertaining and there's always a possibility it's real, but it's probably not. So anyways, that day, how we ended that stream was she was going to DM me in the morning with receipts. Hey, everybody. Hello, Tony. So the receipts never came. I didn't hear a word yesterday, but I sent some questions along with different ways that she could provide receipts. Didn't hear anything. So I got a little bored. I got a little bored and I did some digging. I wanted to know if this person was truly who they say they were. So I just did some searching on Facebook. And I happened to do a search of their name, and then their profile came up, and then a picture they had sent me of her and her friend, supposedly in Thailand, came up. And when I found that picture, hey, you guys, hey, Sage. And then when I found that picture and read the caption, I happened to notice her friend that she said that she went to Thailand with was tagged. So I click on the picture. I click on the tag. And I just scroll through the Facebook and I'm scrolling to see if there's any pictures at all of a girl's trip. Because remember, she told us she was going through a rough patch. And that's why she went with her friends to Thailand. Hold on for a second. Let me clear my throat. I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said, I don't think I'm sick, but for some reason I'm losing my voice. So hold on. Okay. So anyways, so she was told us she was going on a girls' trip, or that's why she went on a girls' trip. She was going through a rough patch with her relationship and she wanted to just go and do something else. And then she met Salah and, she was kind of wondering if the grass was greener on the other side. She thought he was nice, would maybe make a good whatever. Didn't turn out that way, whatever. Anyway, so I'm scrolling through her friend's Facebook to see if I could see any pictures of a girls' trip. Well, I see something posted November 21st. I have the screenshots if you guys are interested in seeing them. It was November 21st, I want to say, and there's a picture of a girls' trip. Yes, there is. Now, this girls' trip could be anywhere. It could be in Kentucky. It could be in Florida. I don't know. I have no idea where it is. I have no idea. But I did take screenshots and I did blur faces and put emojis over people's faces. So you can't see who anybody is. But I do have the pictures if you guys want to see it. So there was that. So there was about, I don't know, 5, 6 ladies, and they were out and about somewhere, wherever it is, whether it's in California, I have no idea. Ohio, I have no idea. And then I keep looking, and there's more pictures, and there's one even of them out at a bar. So yeah. Hey, Eric, how are you? Sage said, I thought it was fine for you to investigate it. You never said it was. Yeah, I never said that this was real. I never said, believe this with everything because this really happened. I said, this is what somebody told me, and let's talk about it for fun. So then I did hear back from the person today. Yes, I did. I heard back from the person today, and she said, um, because the last message I sent to her, I sent her questions, I sent her options. Do you guys want to see these screenshots or no? She was in all the pictures. Yes, she was in all the pictures. Hey, Diana. Of course, my nosy ass wants to see them. Okay. Hey, MB. So, yeah, she told me this morning that she's going to get stuff together to prove to me she's real. So, nothing was tagged in the pics. No location was tagged. It just said it was a birthday trip, something along the lines of that. I have the screenshots if you guys want to see it. It just said it was a birthday trip. I believe the date was November 21st, and it was a girls' trip. It was. So while this lady said some wild things about the 7-Eleven and everything else, she did say she went on a girls' trip, and it was during October or November, and that's when she met Salah. And I did find proof that there was a girls' trip in November. Show the goods. Okay. So, like I said, I show proof of me finding Facebooks, but I like scratched the names out. I put emojis over the faces. So I did everything I could to protect identities. But remember, this is all public anyway. So, but I just took the extra step because I don't want, girl world is crazy. So hold on one second, you guys. Sorry, girl world can be crazy. And I don't want like anybody getting harassed, but I do have some screenshots. I do have some screenshots. Okay, so I don't know, it's about 3 minutes, 45 seconds I put together. And it says, so we left off with receipts. Can you guys see this okay? Hold on, let me see. My dog is snoring in the background. Let me take a sip of my soda because, hey, okay, can you guys see it okay? All right. Hey, Freya. Hey, Kitra. Hello, hello, Willow Winter. Hey, everybody. Okay. So let me try and make me a little bit smaller. All right. So hopefully you guys can see this stuff. Okay. So I kind of did this part for me and no, not really anybody else, to be honest, where I added the little captions in so I could remember what the hell I was talking about. So I said, so we left off with receipts coming in the morning. That's what she promised me. Yesterday came and went and there was no receipts. And then I said, then Twitter started helping me with ways she can show receipts. So I got a lot of info on Twitter. And as I was getting it, I was sending it to her saying, hey, there's an app you can download, and we'll get into that. So I seriously am very thorough with this because I want everybody, you know what I mean, to see all the effort I'm putting into giving this person a chance while believing it's probably a troll. And I want everybody to have a clear picture in case this turns out for whatever reason to be real. So, um, I reached out to her since she had told me she was watching the stream, and I said, were you fine with everything I showed? She said everything was fine, and I will have receipts tomorrow because I want to prove everybody wrong too. And then I start sending her what Twitter was telling me. Like, let me see if I could back up a little bit. Have the woman contact her phone company for a text printout. There was just so many ideas. Like, we don't need to cover everything I told her as far as what to do, but trust me, I gave her like a million different options. And then I asked her because something wasn't adding up to me. Remember how she told us that he told her he lived in Iran, but then she told me in the screenshots I showed the other day that, "Oh, I thought it was weird that he wanted me to fly to Kuwait. So didn't you think it was weird that he said he lived in Iran and you were going to Kuwait? Like, didn't you question?" So I asked her, when did you realize he was in Kuwait, not Iran? Because you said he told you he lived in Iran, but wanted you to fly to Kuwait. So that's what my next screenshot says, which is that right there. And I said, just FYI. And then I sent her a message on how she can recover messages from Instagram. There's actually an app that somebody over on Twitter told me that you could download to recover messages. I know, Lindsay. I know. I know. Aaron, you're right about that too, but it's still very interesting to talk about. Okay, so it I sent her everything, you guys, just know that. I gave her so many options, more options, more options. And then I said, "Can you answer this?" And then I was sending her screenshots from our comment section. Like Fairy had some questions. A few people had questions. So I sent her a few more. None of those got answered. These are just some of the screenshots I showed you guys from the comment section. A lot of people were asking about dates. Let's see. So, and then I say another question from my comment section. Like I said, Fairy had a lot of really good questions. Um, let's see. A lot of people asking why you would just give money to somebody like that. Which, yeah, like, why would you? I don't know. So, more questions, you guys. We're going to get to where I start being nosy on Facebook. Don't you worry. We're going to get there. But I want to show you guys everything. And then, so I said, so I sent the questions and hoped I would get an answer in the morning. I sent more. I really wanted answers. I look kind of annoying at this point. Okay, and then somebody wanted me to ask her if he talked about any fetishes he may have had. And then I say more questions from the comment section. Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at the chat right now. Somebody asked, was it always the same area that they ran into each other? Was there kissing or even more? Did he say he loved her? Did he call her a goddess? All really good questions. Did he get her anything ever? A flower, candy, etc.? Did he tell her he was on YouTube as a gamer? If yes, did he mention the games he played? Again, really good questions. Did he say how long he was going to be in Thailand? Did you ever meet up with him? Somebody asked, did he wear any jewelry at all? Wedding ring, a colorful bracelet. And then someone asked, you should ask her what she would know that we don't know about him or the apartment or the place they were meeting at. She has to be able to prove something, even if no screenshots. Like, what did the bedroom suite look like? So, people had really good questions. If it's the new one, they said Chantal will know if it's real because nobody has seen it but her. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Wait, the biggest thing that got me was how she is as old as she is and supposedly has this good job, but no bank account or card to an account. Yeah, that's very odd to me too. And then I find out she may have lied about her profession, which I show you guys. Hold on 1 second. Man, I hope I'm not getting sick. Hey Dot, how would she know all this? Um, I don't know. So, okay. Hi, by the way. So more questions, all really good questions. I'm showing you guys, I'm sending these questions. And then I asked, hello, did you happen to find any receipts? And then I said to her too, because like at this point, it was like, give me a fuck you or anything. Like, just tell me I'm a troll or F off. Like, I didn't take this so seriously, but other people are like really like thinking that I believe this is real with my whole heart and saying like I'm talking to myself and making this up. So I said, hello, this really messed with my credibility. and people think I'm talking to myself and lying. If you don't want to continue with your story, can you let me know so I can close this chapter? And then I said, or like, if it's a troll or whatever else, like I basically just gave her an opportunity to be like, F you, F off, because I wanted to just like move on from this. But for some reason, I'm so interested, I'm not allowing myself to move on from it. Anyways, I end up hearing back from her. So, what does this say? So I said no response. So I searched her up on Facebook. Hey, Lynn, probably getting off to you asking stuff. Fake, give up, and move on. Well, hold on. I'm just going to show you guys what I found. This is kind of fun for me. I don't know why, but this is fun. And like I said, I'm not taking this as serious as some other people, so I find this very entertaining. But I was very curious last night. I was very curious. So I searched her up on Facebook. And then I end up finding her friend, you guys, that she supposedly went to Thailand with. So here's a Facebook. I block everything out, but I'm showing, just so you guys know, it's a Facebook. And then I said, so she told me she has what I consider to be a really good career. Like, I think it's like one of the top careers. I just think it's a good career. And then I said, but her Facebook page says, stay at home parent. So there's that. And then I said, and one of the pics she sent to prove she was really in Thailand with friends, I said, just happened to come right up. It was this one right here. And then I said, with her friend tagged. And this is where I find the friend's Facebook page. And then I found girls' trip photos from November when they allegedly met Salah in Thailand. So I'm going to show that to you guys. Oh, November 1st, 2023. Happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful day. And then I see these photos of a girls' trip. So, or what appears to be a girls' trip. So they were all out and about. Again, I put emojis over faces because, I mean, I guess I don't have to, but it's a girls' trip. They're even out at a bar at night. And then she wrote me at 1:33 in the morning. Thank you. I will try to use your info to get those messages back because, again, I sent her screenshots on how she can recover Instagram messages. So she says, thank you. I will try to use your info to get messages back. I don't want people thinking you're talking to yourself. That's crazy. But yes, I do want to continue my story for sure. Sorry, I wasn't on yesterday, had a lot of shit I was doing. And then she told me why, but I had to cross that out. So we'll see. Thank you, Diana. Eric said, Breeze, did you find the photo that looks like she took it in some? I found a photo that looks like somebody that belonged to the elbow because she sent me a picture of somebody holding up a fish. And she was like, this is one of the only photos I have from Thailand. Or it was like a shrimp. What did I show you guys? It was like an elbow and a shrimp, but I blocked that whole person out because, like, I don't know them. Like, I'm not going to just I didn't put them up on the screen like that. But when I was snooping around on Facebook pages, I found somebody that looked like they belonged to that elbow. I did. So I don't know. I've been snooping. I've been snooping. You couldn't see what they were wearing in that photo. Do you want me to pull it back up? The elbow, yes. Remember, somebody said that the elbow looked familiar. So Cece said maybe she doesn't really open Facebook and wasn't aware of the photos. Maybe not. I don't know. So again, I did find photos of what appears to be a girls' trip in November. Is that for somebody's birthday? And it was a group of women and a background that I guess could have been like anywhere with buildings. And there's a whole lot of bars out there in this world, so it could truly be anywhere. It could truly be anywhere. It looked like a bar anyways. Maybe it was a restaurant. Maybe it was a restaurant. I don't know. You know how people on Catfish just get bored and make up shit? That's what maybe this is. You know, I, at several points, wondered if this was somebody who got like, seriously, this is what I was thinking. Some of the times I was reading what they were saying, I'm not saying this is true. So, like, if she's watching right now, like, don't take this like personally. But I wondered, like, I remember when I used to get like drunk back in the days, like I made up wild ass stories about shit. Like, I don't know, I would hallucinate most of the time and think shit was real in my head. A lot of stuff really happened, but I'm saying like when I was drunk out of it, like I would hallucinate like weird shit. Sometimes I wondered, I'm like, am I talking to somebody who's had a bit too much drunk to drink and is just like making up this crazy story? I really thought that in my head. I really thought that. So I don't know. I'm interested to find out if any receipts are actually going to come of this. If they don't, believe me, I still had fun falling down this rabbit hole last night and finding these pictures. And yeah, I'm having fun with this. So nobody take it that seriously. From the start of this, we all said, if we covered this when we voted, that it was going to be for entertainment purposes only. It's something to talk about other than poop and Bibles. It really is. And it's kind of fun playing detective sometimes, and I had fun doing it. I put on my little detective hat and I did my thing. And if nothing else happens from this, I'm A-okay too. Like, we have fun over here. That's what I don't think people who are regularly over here realize. Like, we just have fun over here. We like to talk about foodie conspiracy theories. We like to speculate. We like to be nosy. But we don't take things so damn seriously all the time, like maybe some other people. So, like, just take it for what it is. If it's a troll, at least it was a fun troll. At least I had fun with it. There's really not going to be any like real gotcha moment because, like, either way, life goes on. Like, it'll be okay if this is a troll. It'll be okay. Brady said maybe she was going to be one of Salah's victims, but she chose Foodie instead and she's bitter. I don't know. Kitra said, I watch true crime all the time. I love the detectiveness. Hee hee. Yeah, I think it was kind of fun to play detective. I had fun. I had fun falling down rabbit holes last night. I did. Eric said, or she could have gave you the name to hotel she was at, and then we could have looked to see if it was the same area. Hold on, Eric. While I have that memory, while I have you saying that, so I don't forget, do you remember what hotel I put these damn fake press-on nails on? Because I was tired of my nails looking bored. So, and I didn't necessarily want to go get gel put on again because I don't want that. But I got these like Kiss press-on nails, and they didn't look so long in the packaging. But now that they're on my fingers, you guys, I can't type. I can't type for the life of me. Do you remember what hotel you stayed at in Thai? I don't know how people do it. These are kind of like, you know, Khloe Kardashian nails, how long they are? They are so long, and I glued them on so well. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get them off, but I can't type. I can't type. I don't know how people do this. And I've almost stabbed my eye out. I don't even know how many times. Like, because I rub my eyes a lot in the morning. I don't know about anybody else, but like, I'm one of those people. I do rub my eyes in the morning. And like, I've almost like scratched my eye out, taken my eye out. Like, I don't know how people do this. I don't know. Okay, so I asked her, apparently at some point we're supposed to get receipts from her because she really wants to prove to people she's not a troll and that I'm not talking to myself. So stay tuned. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not really that like worried about it. Again, if nothing comes of it. I don't know how to remove press-on nails, so I avoid them. Well, I have like, for whatever reason, like really thin nails. Like, I fixed my thin hair problem, but my nails are very, very thin. And I take vitamins, you guys. So it's not like I'm lacking anything. It's just how they are. I don't know if because I'm 40 and I've wore like nail polish most of my life. And then when gel came out, I wore gel most of my life, but like my nails are paper thin. So like to peel these off is not going to feel that great to me. Theory, I asked all your questions to her, by the way. I don't know if you were here for that, but I asked all your questions. I know, Lynn, I'm worried about that. I've been okay so far, but like I'm scared for my life with these things. They're like claws. They really are. I mean, wow, somebody would be dumb to mess with me. Like I could these are dangerous. These are very dangerous. Okay, so Foodie uploaded 2 new videos. She uploaded a mukbang and people are saying it's old. That's all I really know. They're saying she's wearing the green eyeshadow and something else. And then she just uploaded a grocery haul. So, do you guys want to skip the mukbang and just watch the grocery haul, or watch the grocery haul then the mukbang? I know a lot of us aren't in a huge rush to see her eat, so I'm fine with doing whatever. And then I wanted to go to Foodie Beauty Twitter. You can tell it's old by the horrible eyeshadow. Okay. Hey Jamie, how are you? Cat Brazy? What? Let's see. Grocery. Okay, yeah, we could go to Foodie Beauty Twitter too, you guys. Hi, by the way, everybody. Hello, hello. All right, so this is her how she is staying binge free, and I think it's a grocery haul. Oh, and a huge grocery haul. Okay. Well, I would assume it's going to be huge with you, so no surprise there. Both, please, because I refuse to go over to her channel and watch anything. Okay, we could do both. Let me just speed her up a bit. Let's just speed her the heck up. Or not the heck up, just a little bit. All right, you guys, let's watch her new grocery haul.
I never get tired of the view from our bedroom window. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So, I'm a little hyper. I'm feeling a lot better today. I got some good sleep last night and, like probably about 12 hours. So I'm feeling a lot better and my sciatica is kind of in remission, whatever you call it. So I thought in this video I would just kind of tell you a bit about like, how I've been eating to keep from binge eating, which I've been successfully binge free since coming home. And also,
I feel like she's filtering her eyes again to look like Kaibella. Remember when she first started doing that? Because somebody on Twitter was showing like all the different ways she's been filtering herself. And lately she's doing like the bigger eyes. And it's just so creepy to me how she always tries to look like the other woman.
I'm going to do a grocery haul to show you, a stock up on things that I plan on using to make healthy meals. So basically, I have done a lot of research in the past when it comes to recovering from binge eating disorder, and mainly I would watch videos. I read a couple of books. I read the Binge Code. There's Brain Over Binge. There's different books out there and literature and videos of people who have overcome their binge eating, and a lot of them have come up with a kind of food diary or food plan throughout the day. And
okay, that's nice. Does she look bigger to anybody else?
And a lot of it involves eating every few hours, so that you don't get that hunger creeping in, where your mind starts going to those cravings, and that that autopilot kicks in, and you just want to eat everything in sight. So, and the key I found too, a lot of the time that I saw like similarities between these people in recovery.
Does she need to eat every few hours like a baby though? I mean, I understand for most people like that's good and that's okay and people can do that, but like Foodie, can she do that? Eat every 2 hours and lose?
Was that a lot of them would eat very substantial little mini meals, so something that has a bit of every food group and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to do is prepare meals, not skipping meals, but preparing meals that are satisfying.
Okay, but Tia, you stay busy. Like every time I see you, you're doing something. So like you, I get eating 6 times a day, even 15 times a day at the rate that you move around and work out. Like you are much different from Foodie who just sits all the hours of the day.
Satisfying, healthy, and have a bit of everything in them to satisfy pretty much every single craving that will come up, and try to trigger me into binge eating. So, as you're going to see, things like for breakfast, like I know I always say I have like a love hate relationship with eggs, but the truth is, they do keep me full pretty long enough anyway to get to lunch. So, you're going to see things that I eat. And I'm not perfect yet. This is, very new for me. And I'm trying to not diet, not adopt a restrictive diet because that will just not last. Any diet I've tried to do, just I end up just binging double time. So
MB, like, I thought it was just me. The way she's doing her eyes kind of creeps me out too. I don't know. She reminds me of a fly for some reason.
I'm trying to make this like a lifestyle change, a healthy lifestyle change. And right now I'm down 10 pounds so far. I will do another weigh in the future. But I'm also looking at non-scale victories, just like not binge eating is like a huge, huge, huge thing for me. I can't tell you the amount of willpower it takes to not give into a binge. And that for me makes me feel confident. It makes me wake up every day happy.
But you look bigger. Like, if you're truly binge free, good for you. But I don't know. I have eyes and I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Lady, this is new. This just came out like right before I went live. Right before I went live. There's also a new mukbang out, which we're going to go to. But I think we're going to do that last for all the people who can't stand to watch her eat because I don't want them to feel like they have to leave so soon. But this is new. Yeah. Hey, Erin, good to see you. Water weight, travel weight. And her one side of her face, you guys, is always bigger than the other. Do you guys notice that too?
Happier and more confident to start the day and go through another day binge free. So I want my channel to be meaningful to people who are going through similar things that I am. I don't want my channel to be negative anymore. I don't want it to be trivial. I don't want it to just be, that kind of thing. I want it to like, I want to go in the direction.
I don't think your channel is going to be talked about at all unless it's in the same sentence as poop. Like, you don't want your channel to be full of negativity anymore. But what's come out, like, I don't think many people are going to be positive to you and Salah at all.
Of something kind of meaningful and try my best, to help people. And I have a long way to go, I know, but I have to start somewhere. This is probably about the 500th restart I've done on my channel, and I don't mean like being a super inspiration to people in the sense that, I'm not very successful at what I'm trying to do. So one day, inshallah, I will be. But in the meantime, if you're a person going through these things, and if my videos can just even help you feel less lonely, because I find that, eating disorders and issues with food are very lonely. And that doesn't help as well. So we can all be in this together. We can all support each other. And
I don't know, but I just realized that pillow, the shade matches your teeth. You guys are twinning.
yeah, so that's my ultimate goal with everything. I just want to kind of mix that with some cooking, maybe some mukbangs of just what I'm eating and cooking.
I can't see you eat though. Seriously, you guys.
Stuff like that. But yeah, so feeling kind of hyper.
How do you watch her cook and eat without like thinking of what her husband is into? I don't know how I can ever get that out of my head. And ugh.
See. All right, so let's get into just a few things that I like, sample meals that I've eaten today that have kept me pretty satiated, I would say.
Oh,
I find foods that have a lot of like mixing protein and fiber is like
satiated is back, you guys.
You're going to be full for a long time. So, beans and whole wheat rice or stuff like that, with like a piece of chicken. I'm still full from my lunch, and I still am I'm still allowing myself another meal before I cut myself off and let my body just digest what I have for the day. Basically, I'm trying to eat within a window like the diabetic doctor here suggested. So,
so is unicity out? That's what I want to know. We're trying all these things, but like, she didn't say anything about her unicity, did she? Is it out?
Breakfast in the morning when I get up pretty early.
Especially since she's mukbanging again?
And then finish eating no later. He said no later than 8, but I'll probably eat around 7. So that's because I don't want to eat if I'm not like even a little bit hungry, you know. And my lunch was pretty hefty. So, but even that is eating these well-rounded meals.
Wait, okay. Someone said you should just message her tagged friend and ask her about it. I've seriously thought about that, but I don't know how much of that I want to do. I don't know. I understand other people would do that with no problem, but I don't understand how much of that I want to do getting other people involved. But maybe if she messages me back and I say, "Hey," if she's still BSing me, I can mention, "Hey, do you mind if I message your friend and ask her myself if she has receipts?" Maybe I should see what the response would be to that. You gave me an idea for sure.
3 rounded meals a day. I heard a saying once, it made me laugh. 3 square meals make round people, or something like that. I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
But eating these 3 square meals a day is still a huge improvement over what I would just binge out on at nighttime or whatever, you know. So yeah, so that's my plan. So all in all, I'm just focusing on being binge free, because that is the thing that has mostly been very detrimental to my health, is that overconsumption of, you know, multiple calories at once, probably thousands of calories at once. So, and in order to do that, my method is learning from the experience of others, and also doing.
People are saying no, not to reach out to her friends, so I won't. I think that's really good advice, unless she says that I can because she can't find receipts or something. Unless that's how it goes down, I won't be involving her friend.
What they do in eating frequent meals throughout the day to avoid binges. So, all right, I'll show you what I ate now, and then I'll show you my grocery haul. Yella.
Becca!
Okay, that can't be right. I'm going to take it one more
8.5?
time. That's crazy low.
It says 8.5, you guys.
Okay, wow. That is pretty low. The screen cracked a bit, but I don't know if that would make a difference. I guess I'll see as the day.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can convert that really fast because I want to see how low it really is. Oh gosh, with these damn nails, I can't even type in what I want to. Okay, diabetic conversion chart. Let's do 8.5 and see what comes up. 197. Does that sound about right, you guys? I got 197. So that's, I mean, that's low for her, right? That's the lowest I think she's been. Erin said 8.5 is still bad. Yeah, I would think so because it's 197. But for her, wouldn't that be like the lowest it's been for a long time? Yeah, it's still really high. Like it isn't like great, like woo, you know, you're in the clear or something. But I feel like it's the lowest we've seen her for a while. Cinderella said 8.5 is bad for the morning. Becca said she's manipulating it. That's not hers. You think so, Becca? Jinx said, yeah, until she drinks the juices she buys today. True, true. Lady said, agreed, her face is swollen due to her teeth. I think, yeah, there's this photo. I think it's on Satan's community post too. This photo going around where she has like cavities all in her teeth. It's really bad. Becca said 197 for fasting is still dangerously high. Yeah, that sounds really bad. Indica said she really needs like a calorie tracker planner. And I think you can track your sugar levels too. I don't think she'll track because that requires like the tiniest bit of like effort. Like she doesn't want to do anything. She screws with that just like the scales. I believe it. Jinx said, I bet fasting one for sure. Lady said she is high and lying because she can't look into the camera. Yeah, I don't think she's ever really been substance free, but that's my personal opinion. Day goes on, which is weird because I've missed a bit of my medication, but I have been fasting, so that could be why. I've been fasting for like 14 hours. I don't know. We'll see. So I started off with this bowl of strawberries. I ate about half of them and put the rest in the refrigerator. Why are we
I then
talking
had
like
some
this?
cherry tomatoes with a bit of black pepper, 2 eggs with a cheese slice, and 1 pita. It was very good and satisfying for breakfast. I then made for lunch some baked chicken thighs that I seasoned and marinated the night before. I had 2 of those with the skin removed, and I had some spinach rice and some.
Isn't this just more sugar though? So her blood sugar was 197, but I bet it's even higher after this.
Baked beans in tomato sauce. All right, so this is my final meal of the evening. So I didn't really feel like, taking out pots and pans that I just cleaned and cooking again. So I just made some tuna. This is 1 tablespoon of light mayo, some dill flakes, pepper, and no salt because it's canned fish, which has sodium.
Wait, someone in our chat said the doctor said no eggs or bread. Yeah, she doesn't listen to anybody. This is basic shit. Whatever she cooks always looks disgusting to me. I don't know how hard it is, but yeah, it's carbs.
Pita and a salad. I know it looks like a lot of dressing, but it is about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna have to try to cut back. Normally I put like almost half the bottle, so 3 tablespoons might seem like a lot, but it's still not that much for me. And so cucumber, 1 green pepper, some tomatoes, lettuce, and a little sprinkle of cheese, and some French dressing. And I've been drinking water the whole day, nothing else.
Hi, baby girl. Are you helping with the groceries?
Yes. All right, so here is the first
Brush your cat, Foodie. Oh my gosh, look at all this food. Okay.
load of groceries here.
Look at all that cheese. Damn.
And we have another one coming in a few hours. But here we go. So I'm going to start at the front and then get up and show you the rest after. So we have like a bunch of salt because it was super, super cheap. So
who needs that much salt? I've had the same salt container to refill my salt shaker for God knows how long. Like, I don't know the last time I needed to go restock salt, to be honest. Who needs 2 big bags of it? Is that just me? It could just be me. I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot, you guys. I'm wrong. It could just be me. But is that not a lot of salt? That salt feeds an entire village. What the? This isn't for snow, though, or for freezing, whatever. Like, this is just for her. Because she must go through a lot. No, that's a lot. Okay. She got 2 big bags of cheese. Yeah, cheese, salt, and cookies. Wow. It's an insane amount. Like, think back, when's the last time you had to go stock up on salt, unless it's for whatever reason. I'm talking about food-wise, for your food. For your food. I can't remember the last time. I have a container that's been there for a while. Like, and her swelling, right? Gina said, hey, mods, can I put a Reddit link here? They should be able to approve it. She ate a big plate of carbs at 4 a.m. and then, oh my gosh. Okay, salt is cheap. What's she talking about? Especially basic table salt. Yeah, I don't remember. I haven't bought it in forever, but the last time I did, wasn't that expensive.
whenever something's on sale, we just stock up. And yeah, so we have lots of cheese. This was also on sale. Shredded cheddar.
If you're going through a lot of salt that you have to buy 2 giant bags, Foodie, like, you might really need to sit back and think, like, that's not normal.
Shredded mozzarella. Shredded Kashkaval cheese. I don't know how to describe what this tastes like. It's a stretchy cheese, kind of like matzo, but it's really good. We have some cauliflower, 2 heads. Each head was like 75 cents. So cheap. I'm going to make a cauliflower carrot cheddar soup. It's going to be so good. Some lettuce here, a few heads. We have some Egyptian sweet potatoes, some carrots, oranges, cucumbers. Look how nice this produce looks. 2 kilos of cucumbers.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's going to go to
And we have these little condensed milk things that my husband likes in tea. So
my husband.
We have some smooth peanut butter, some tomatoes. These Cadbury cookies are not for me. I like these.
Somebody in the chat said the only head she'll get.
Cheddar slices.
Oh my gosh,
in eggs or on ground beef, which I forgot to mention. I have about 500 grams of Kuwaiti minced beef. Okay, so we have some nice looking tomatoes, oranges, navel
All of this is going to go to waste.
oranges, tangerines. These are microwavable containers. Some white potatoes, some frozen paratha, which is like an Indian bread. It's so good. And then we have these peppers. Look how amazing these are. They smell delicious. Probably make stuffed peppers. This whole bag is the equivalent of $1 US. Can you imagine? So, yeah.
Why do 2 people need so much cheese and so much salt?
So I'll put the price of this first load.
So the first load, I don't know why we had to word it like that, knowing what we know about Salah on that blue couch, but okay. 20 Kuwait dollars, 86 Canadian dollars, 66 US dollars.
Somewhere around here. So you can have an idea in the exchange as well. I'll try to do that. So yeah, time to get cooking.
Time to get cooking.
And I'll be sure to do more cooking videos with a lot of these ingredients. So anyways, that's the first batch. All right. I don't know where I'm going to put all of this food.
More.
And this is my least favorite part of doing groceries, is putting everything away.
There's even more. Why do 2 people need so much food?
Organizing enough. All right. So this is not very organized at all. But we have some bread, some pita bread, which is pretty staple around here. Most households in the Middle East. I have some whole durum wheat flour. It's pretty dark, but whole wheat pasta is a lot healthier than the white stuff. And we have 2 packs of halloumi. We have some butter. Don't know why. We just got deli butter, whatever. Then we have a whole bunch of like cheese. This is Egyptian Istanbuli cheese. It's a soft cheese.
More cheese? You guys! I'm sure, like, I'm Italian. Like, cheese is a thing, but like this much cheese? I know, Becca, more cheese? This is wild. Oh my gosh.
Cheese. It's really good. And this is domati cheese. Never had that one. So then here we have some Turkish labna. Some laban, which is like a milk drink, yogurt drink kind of. We have some olive oil. We have some salad dressing. French is my favorite. Some roasted strips. You have to keep in mind, I don't live by myself. So a lot of not a lot, but so some of these things are going to be for my husband, not only for me. And these are one of them. We have 2 packs of frozen chicken thighs. These are really good. We have some frozen french fries.
Okay, all I could think is she's going to go to the ER again with some kind of stomach and cheese emergency. She is. Lynn said, probably eaten already. Hold on, your comment went up. That poor toilet will never catch a break for sure now. What did Lynn say? Probably eaten already. It has no idea how to eat healthy. Not all said she got all the cheese in attempts to constipate herself in a form of poop protest against her toilet boy husband. Oh my gosh. I'm curious to know how long this is meant to last. I don't know. I feel like she gets grocery deliveries or does grocery orders. Remember when she was filming them a lot? It was like multiple times a week and like this large amount that you always wonder like how 2 people can go through so much food. Like that you're making 3 orders in a week and this is what you're ordering each time? How is it possible?
We have some yogurts, vinegar, white vinegar, 6 bottles of mixed berry juice, lemons. We have some white onions and garlic, some milk, 4 packs of milk, some bran bread, some apples, some chicken noodle soup, Maggi soup. It's a box of it, 2 things of frozen mixed vegetables, some onion powder, some Parmesan cheese, can of mushrooms, tuna.
Hold on. Someone in our chat said that they think Chantal buys for another house at the request of Salah. Maybe. Did you guys see all the juice that was in the background too?
Nutella, not for me. White fish, whole wheat flour, because I want to make my favorite pot pie, but with whole wheat crust.
Whenever you say not for me, I'm going to assume it's definitely for you, and your hand scares me.
Olive oil pressed. These, I don't know what they are. They're for my husband. Laundry detergent and fabric softener. 2 pineapples. Huge thing of mayo. We have some yellow mustard. I love it.
Wow.
We have some chicken curry,
really
noodles, and some cabbage. Yes. So the total for this one, I'll put it up there in different currencies, and then the total for every.
How do you have this grocery haul in a video about how you're staying binge free? Like, seriously, like, what goes through your mind? Okay, so 55 Kuwaiti dollars, 237 Canadian dollars, 182 US dollars. Total 20 plus 55 equals 75 Kuwaiti dollars, 323 Canadian dollars, and 248 US dollars. All I got was that you order a lot of junk that's either going to go to waste or isn't good for you. I don't believe that produce you're using at all.
Everything for both hauls was, I'll put that here somewhere because I don't know what it is while I'm talking to you guys right now. If you hear my cat playing in the bags, that's her favorite part of groceries. So yeah, now comes the fun part, putting everything away. But, you know, I guess the benefit of that is everything will be restocked and I can do some cooking videos for you guys, inshallah. So I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay. I don't understand how we put that haul with mostly cheese and juice and junk she shouldn't have in the same video as how I'm staying binge free. Like, make that make sense. Get the maid to do it. Yeah, I heard she's getting a maid, you guys. I guess she talks about it in her mukbang. But let's go to Foodie Beauty Twitter for a moment and just see a few tweets. Let's look at something a little different. So we are meant to believe she won't finish she's going to finish that like by tonight. By tonight. That was definitely for her. Too much salt and sugar. That's what I got from it too. Like and all that beautiful produce is just going to go to waste. Why is my big old face up here like that? Okay, can we see Twitter now? She will order takeout today, probably. I bet that will last her a week. I don't even think it will last her that long. I don't think it will. Stella said she's staying binge free by being in a constant state of 24/7 binge. I guess so. Oh no, Avery, don't say that. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, Lucky Lola said, "Is it just me or does this seem fabricated?" And they play a clip from her mukbang. They say, "Is it just me or does it seem fabricated to get people to think she has a civil ID and got to skip the long customs line that's meant for regular tourist visa people? Maybe far-fetched, but it just seems exactly like something she'd do to get people speculating." So I'm going to play this clip for everybody who's going to leave when we get to the mukbang, so at least you can hear a little bit of it.
Up the stairs, like it was busy. Oh, if you're arriving, you know, you have to go to a special, like, let's say, how do I explain it? There's like different areas of the, I don't even know what it is. You go down the stairs and you have to pass through these kind of officers, and they like take your information and you fingerprint. Not like police officers, but like it's almost like customs. And but there's like for different ones. There's one for like, anyway, that day that I came back, there was a line up the stairs. Like it was busy. There was like a huge line wrapping around and going up and down and all around.
Vicky, that platter is huge. I know. It's like a catering platter that you bring to a party or something.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I walked all the way to the back of the line. And then thank goodness somebody came up to me, one of the workers, and was like, "Ma'am, you don't need to be in this line. You know, it's for people who need like a certain paper, certain visa." I'm like, "Oh." So I got to go right through. That made me happy. Oh.
I don't really know what to think. I don't know much about visas, let alone tourist visas, any kind of customs. I stay my ass in Southern California. That's what I do. And so I really don't know what to think. But I saw Stella correcting her, and she's like, it's not like customs, it's customs. Leah said, I think she has a death wish and doesn't even care. I wonder sometimes if she's just given up on herself. It is Granny. Granny said that platter is as white as she is. It is. It is. They have nothing to declare section also. Yeah. How did he know she didn't need the papers? I have no idea. Kiki said, like, she's trying to absolutely put the attention on the mukbang behavior so people forget Salah. Oh, I'm sure that's what she's doing. By the way, if you guys can hear snoring in the background, you probably can't, but if you can, little Gibby is just sleeping so soundly. Spoiler alert, she drinks the condiments. Oh no. Oh gosh. Well, we're gonna try to get through that mukbang anyways. I don't know. The highly flavored Prince Herb Almighty said, when a show starts to suck, so they add a new character. It says the cow, which is Foodie Beauty, the poop enjoyer, which is her fake husband, and then the maid. Is that, who is that person? Amy's Life Journey? I never watched her. I never got into her, but I think that's who it's supposed to be. I guess the show sucked, so they added her in. The maid. Oh my gosh. Katie said, I think Chantel is getting a caregiver and not a house cleaner. We're just going to call it a housekeeper for the internet. Yeah, what if it is just a caregiver and not a maid? I don't know. Okay, so people shared some of her comment section, and Lord Balzark said, but Foodie Beauty, I thought you were just out here hulking broken elevator doors and flipping them off, or verbally flipping them off. And Fondue shared 2 screenshots. Fondue says, loves to scream phobia to excuse her BS. Get up off your fat butt from the floor and move. You chose to disable yourself with food and want to cry ableism. And they say F off. They said also you're Delulu AF. Hold on, let's look at these screenshots. So Joanne said, boy, that meal sure raises the blood sugar. Queen of Horror said, exactly. And Foodie says, actually, it didn't. That sounds very foodie. It's very foodie of her. Okay, so then she pins a comment that says, regarding getting a maid, it doesn't matter how big or small my place is. It's not about being lazy. It's about my health issues and making it easier on myself. The ableism is real on the internet. Foodie, I don't think you should ever stop trying to move, because I think when you start getting chefs and maids, I'm not talking about anybody else, I'm talking about Foodie. I think once you start having to move at all, you're going to go bedbound. I think it's going to be a very dark and scary, lonely, isolating, horrible path for you if you stop moving and stop at least cooking and cleaning. I don't know. Maybe, does anybody else have that feeling? It's almost like I said, like we were talking about, like it's almost like she's given up. Now she doesn't even want to have to do anything at all. Now she doesn't want to have to sweep or mop or anything. Like if it's about health, like I do it all with a rod in my spine. Like you just do it. Because for me, I'm scared to stop using what I'm gifted with, like being able to move and walk and be able to do those things. I remember after my back surgery, my spinal fusion, I had to use a walker again, but like they wanted me to use a wheelchair. And I was like, no, like for me, it just scared me to, because I figured I would get so comfortable in being wheeled around and I didn't want to get comfortable. So like I still want to move around while I can. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. But like I worry if she starts even having to do a little bit of effort, she's going to go bedbound. The maid is Salah's babysitter, probably. But like, what an idiot. If you have a cheating husband, would your the first thing you do be to like move in a maid or hire a maid? Do you know how many stories I've heard in LA and Hollywood alone about the maids and what happens with them and the cheating husband? Like, who does that? Who does that? Avery said she was calling everyone R slurs in her car a week ago and now talks ableism. She was saying that, Avery. Yeah, Foodie Beauty, what do you have to say about that? You were using the R word. It seemed so easy for you to say. I'm currently looking for a cleaning person because I have to work and school and a kid and a husband who works full time. If I didn't have to work, my house would be so damn clean. Freya, I'm not talking about anything other than foodie. Like, people work, people have lives, people travel a lot. There's many different reasons why people have a cleaning service come or anything. There's many different reasons. I'm saying if foodie doesn't have to move at all and all she has to be responsible for is sitting there and eating, I feel like that's a very dangerous path we're going to go down. I just do. I just do. Dot said, I want to hear what Allah has to say about all this. He has been MIA. I want to hear too. Tony said, I'd be lost without my care, but she's just lazy. Yeah, foodie's just lazy. But like she is. Lucy said, well, foodie is an addict. Hold on. Your comment went up. I'm coming back to you. Okay, well, foodie is an addict. And when you're deep in your addiction, you need help to even wash yourself. So no surprise she needs a maid. True. You're right. It's no surprise. Thea said she probably hadn't washed that kitchen floor since she moved in until it took 3 buckets of hot water just to mop. She's lazy and gross. It is just pure laziness. It is. And again, I'm not talking about anybody else because I understand people have careers that keep them busy. There's lawyers, there's doctors, nurses, there's people who travel, like there's people who do have things that hold them back from being able to get on a floor and scrub. So like I'm not talking about anybody else. I just want to make that very clear. I'm talking about foodie. I'm sure one day when my back starts failing even more, I may need help. But in this moment in time, I'm saying for me, I'm going to use what I have and do what I can do because it scares me to think of the point one day where I can't do these things. So I'm going to do them as long as I can, even though I really don't enjoy cleaning toilets or scrubbing floors or any of that. Like it's not a fun time for me, but I do it because it's important to keep your house clean. It is. So PI said, not ableism, Foodie Beauty, it's laziness. So she's talking about Foodie Beauty's pinned comment where she says the ableism is real on the internet. So PI says, not ableism, it's laziness. My 77-year-old mother lives in an apartment the same size and also has diabetes. She doesn't have a maid and cleans her place all by herself. And yes, she also has a cat that she takes care of all on her own. Imagine. Yeah, it's just laziness with foodie. It just is. Let's see. Oh, then PI also said, so I guess the unicity arc is over. I think it is. Fondu Pondu said, you live in delusion. You look nothing like number one. What is wrong with you? You are 2, 3 at best. Stay delulu, stay useless, stay immobile, F off, it says. Yeah, I don't know why she filters her face like that, but we know what she looks like. We do. The third one, her face terrifies me because that one side is always swollen. Every time we see her, it's that same side. Allah said Salah doesn't have a job. Why can't he vacuum, sweep, and mop? The toilet would be his favorite chore. Yeah, why doesn't he help? Why doesn't he help? MB said she will take any opportunity to be a victim. She will. Okay, let's keep going. Wonder Mom said, I would like to point out that Foodie Beauty wants a maid, so we know Poop Boy is not doing the kinky with her. He doesn't want her to clean the bathroom. We knew he was not into her, but this makes it clear. Oh, yeah, we have that to look forward to. I forgot about that. I forgot we still had to go to the mukbang. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute after we read this comment. And you guys will understand why in a second. Chantel's poop-loving husband said, if your upper arm is bigger than my thigh, you can't tell me crap in life. You're a lazy POS foodie, no ableism. You're just a, it says, fat, lazy bee. Now seems like a good time to say, I just like to see what people are saying on Twitter and show you guys. So not everybody's views, opinions, beliefs expressed, they don't reflect my own, is what I'm trying to say. I am just nosy AF. So on Twitter, let me make sure I stopped sharing. So on Twitter, people have been sharing posts by Foodie's family members on Facebook. And I don't ever retweet them because I just don't. I'm not really like caring what they say, but I did retweet something today because I found it interesting. They're all retweeting like about having to love somebody from a distance. And what does this one say? This person is talking about gaslighting. So the person who shared it said, is blank catching on to Chantal's bull, or is she hinting at Salah? So this person shares a post that says, many aren't aware they're doing this and or it's being done to them. Someone who's gaslighting might, 1, insist you said or did things you know you didn't do. 2, deny or scoff at your recollection of events. 3, call you too sensitive or crazy when you express your needs or concerns. 4, express doubts to others about your feelings, behavior, and state of mind twisting or retelling events to shift blame to you. 5, insist they're right and refuse to consider facts or your perspective. So again, people have been just posting what her family members are saying because a lot of it seems like it has to do with Chantal, like loving people from a distance. Now this talk about gaslighting. So now that I think I'm far enough down, I want to see the comment section really fast. Let me just check it really fast before I share the screen again. People are saying in the comment section, it's about Foodie. It sounds like it. And somebody else says, I think she's talking about Chantal. Chantal and her constant issues have to be weighing on those who care about her. Chantal is part of our girl world universe, thus a character of sorts. To her mom, sis, and aunt, this has got to be exhausting dealing with her crap in real life. I would think so. Somebody else said, I mean, she obviously comes from a less than stellar family. Blank could be talking about anyone, her sister, their dad, her own relationship. It's fun to imagine. It's cutie, but we really don't know. Let's see. Somebody else said, but these messages are from blank. I don't know why I feel like it's the only person in the world still listening to Biggins go on and on about King Kaka. Is Cutie telling her everything other than this is a contract marriage going on in the luxury high rise? Hold on. Is that it? Some people are mad that they're posting that. Somebody else says she's trying to reach Chantal. This post is solely for Chantal. Somebody is trying to bring Chantal into reality. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like the only way she's going to gain somewhat respect from the community is if she leaves him. I agree. All right, let me make sure it's safe to share now. All right, let me share the screen so we could go over a few more tweets. No matter what family you come from, you can choose your own path and be successful in your own right. That is well said, my friend. Okay, so the plagued platypus said, the maid is so she can spy on him if he dare goes out alone. I believe that too. She's going to ask, so what time did he leave? What time did he come back? Did he say he was going? Was he late? Did he come back early? Like, she's going to have so many questions. PI said, did you guys know Tammy Slayton is down to 285 pounds? Isn't that crazy? Like, that's amazing. So PI shared this and said Tammy Slayton is 285 pounds. I've been checking her TikTok lately. I can't share them on here anymore. I don't know. If I did, I'd have to like really, I don't know. I don't think I'll be showing it. But so I've been watching her TikTok and she's even doing like little dances, and the way she's moving around, like she has so much mobility now, so much more mobility, I guess I should say. It's amazing. So PI said that's crazy to think that she's actually almost 100 pounds lighter than Foodie Beauty. And she's much taller at 5'9". And then PI says, go Tammy. And it says, how tall is Tammy? Tammy stands around 5'9". Many TLC viewers have not seen exactly how tall she is because she is often seen sitting on the reality show and was previously in a wheelchair. Anyways, if I can, I'll show you guys a picture later. Maybe of her just dancing around or something, but she looks so good. Shifter said it looks like she went from a 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom. You think so? Hey, Ray. Yeah, isn't that so amazing, Reptile? I don't think she can afford a maid, to be honest. It won't happen. Yeah, I mean, she's been taking how many days off from like uploading and not uploading like she used to. Like, how is she affording this stuff? She's definitely not raking in the money like she used to. Avery says she has lost 400 pounds through sheer hard work, and Chantal cannot even diet for one single day. Staggering. It is. Tony said, especially with all the food they buy. Okay, Tammy humiliating Chantal with this skinny legend arc. It's like the best thing ever. It seriously is. Okay, here's some pictures I took yesterday of our sunset. It was so beautiful last night. I had so many appointments. I was out and about. So I was walking home and I saw this. And it was just so beautiful. Okay, so Kaibella has some new DMs. I don't know if we've seen this one together. Some things she shares, I feel like I've seen before. Some I haven't. Some she definitely reposts. So I guess trigger warning, you guys, because I never know what's going to be said. Thank you. I thought it was so pretty too, Jewel. Cover button said apartment looks different. I believe it. Jinx said I'm comfortable and I couldn't sustain that lifestyle with all the food and takeout she buys. Not many people could sustain that lifestyle. It's just, and not many people would want to. Like people who value a dollar and people who work hard and take pride in what they do and want to, never have to worry about a roof over their head. Like they're not just spending crazy amounts of money on takeout and new stuff all the time. Like I don't know, it's just ridiculous the way she spends her money. I sound like I'm like 95 years old, but it really is ridiculous. Lady said Tammy is smaller than Foodie and ALR. That's crazy. Yeah, trigger warning. I'm gonna suggest you guys mute for a second if you have to. Okay, so here's more DMs that came out. I'm gonna make the screen a little bit bigger if it'll let me. Okay, can you guys see that? Hopefully, I'm trying to pause at parts where you guys can read. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super chat. MB said, I want to turn this into a soap opera, days of our poop, like poop through the toilet. So are the days of our lives cheating, a maid, marriages of convenience. It's all there. Do it. Turn it into a soap opera. I'll watch it. I got a super chat. MB sent me a super chat. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you. That's so cool. Lucy said, I'm so done with her giving dietary advice. Tammy actually looked for professional help, something Chantal refuses to do. That part right there. Like, Tammy did the work, and I just hope she's so proud of herself. She looks really good, too. She looks really good. Hold on one second. Okay. These are the turds of our wives. Why am I singing it to These Are the Turds of Our Wives to like the Bone Thugs and Harmony song? That could be the intro. Okay, so he says, okay, she says, I'm here, I'm sleepy. He says, I'm horny. And says, now continue. What you gonna do with your ass? And she says, fart. Why am I reading these things out loud? Okay. She says fart. He says, where? She says, on your face. And then he oh, Lord. And then he asks, what's it gonna smell like? I don't even know if we can watch her mukbang after this, you guys. I don't know. I suddenly lost like my appetite for the next year. I just really did. Freya said equal. I can't do this. I can't take this seriously. Like, okay. Pull it together. So he says, what you gonna do? with your ass. She says, fart. He says, where? She says, on your face. He asks, what's it gonna smell like? And then she says, I don't know. He says, just say it. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Well, let's keep going. How is she not laughing? He says, just say it. It's okay. Be in the mood. 'Cause I imagine now that you sat on my face and farting as you said, keep talking. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Heart eye emojis, question marks. She says, she said, she said, she answers what it's gonna smell like, and she says, it's gonna smell like ham. And then he says, ouch. What's it gonna smell like? It's gonna smell like ham. Ouch. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. And then she said, LMAO, oops, I don't know. And then he says, you gonna unalive me. So, to the response that these farts are gonna smell like ham, he says, you're gonna delete, like, unalive me. Like, that smell's gonna unalive him. Oh my gosh. And then he even does the little emoji. And then she says, sorry. And he says, oh my gosh, you are God. Oh, wait. Oh my God, you are God now. Be stronger. Be stronger. I mean, it takes a tough person to sit here and chat with you about this shit. I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't do it. What does that? Be stronger. She's like, I'm trying. She says, I am fart God. Fart God. Responds, wow. Christian God of farts? Or what? She says, yes. Oh gosh, I can't take this shit seriously. Oh my, I'm gonna break a rib laughing so hard. How does she not burst out laughing? Like, how? Okay. Christian God of farts or what? She says, yes. He says, ouch. I'm gonna sniff it. Now we know why he likes Foodie. I'm convinced now that they're really married. I mean, this is all she does. Remember on the live streams, like any random time, she just lets one rip. It doesn't matter where. It's now I believe they're married at this point, you guys. I do. This has just convinced me. His love for farts, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Okay. So he says, ouch, I gotta sniff it. And then heart eye emojis. She says, good boy. He says, thanks, God. She says, let me hear your voice saying it. He says, no, stay on chat, God. She says, I'm here. Send a voice message. He says, I turned on by chat. More. So he's turned on by their chat than voice chatting. She says, please. He says, no. So you said, good boy, LOL? He says, something weird is happening here. Okay, what is it? Don't leave us hanging. Just say it, Salah. He's still typing away. Oh, You always go away like you're recording chat or so. She is recording the chat. Wow. Well, that happened. I wish I could say I had a good time, but I really wish I didn't know that some of the shit. Yeah. Oh, fart god. Wow. This is a real conversation. Like, I, in my wildest dreams, couldn't make this shit up. Like, okay. And then I retweeted what Kaibella said here. Kaibella said, to be honest, Chantel, if you just cared a little bit about the very few people who give you money, this wouldn't be happening right now. Maybe, just maybe, you'd earn an actual supporter. You lost all my respect when you told your beezers they can deal with it if MBM doxed them. And then she says, to clarify, this wouldn't be happening right now with me. So that's why people were speculating that she did this because Foodie didn't care when the whole doxing thing went down. And then somebody gave him a fart god chain. Do you guys see it? Oh my gosh. He goes to a sewage works for regular. Oh no. This is just the worst. I seriously, every time I think it can't get any worse, like it does. And I will never look at him as anything other than like, I am fart god, or like I literally see him and view a poop emoji attached to a body. Like, I cannot take him seriously. I cannot. I cannot. I hope he really doesn't continue with reactions because he really can't tell anybody anything like after this. Hold on, I'm checking Twitter from my phone really fast because I see I got a bunch of new notifications and I want to see if it's from Kaibella because I like to keep you guys updated on that. Let's see. Yeah, somebody said on Twitter, she uses the R word but wants to cry ableism. Exactly. How is she going to cry about that when she uses that word regularly? Let's see. I don't see anything new from her. I'll find my class again. All right, you guys. So here is our option. We can cover this mukbang or we could skip it. It's up to you guys. I know a lot of people want to see it. A lot of people don't. But if you don't want to view it and we end up watching it, I feel like we're going to end up going live later for something. I just feel something brewing. I feel like something is going to happen. So if you have to leave right now because you can't hang with the food noises, just know that there's probably going to be another live stream. Taryn Manning has all these new updates on her Instagram too. So I'm trying to do a video on that, but like life has been so busy. Hey, old wrinkly wiener. One CD, good to see you. Mukbang. Okay, let's go to the mukbang. Every time I say the word mukbang, I want to sing that one song. I don't even remember who it's by. I feel like it's a K-pop song, but it gets stuck in my head. All right, let me share this with you guys. This is so much fun. I'm glad you have fun over here. I think we have the funnest bunch around. It's always a good time over here. And I really love that. I love it. And we talk about so many different things in our live streams too. So it's always fun. You never know what we're going to talk about, what's going to come up. If we go to the mukbang, I may leave, but have a good rest of stream. Okay, so we're going to watch it. I would say, if anything, if you don't want to watch it, you can always pause it and just hang out in the chat too. I know Erin does that a lot. She'll mute it or pause it and she'll just hang out in the chat and see what like people are saying about it. So you feel like you're a part of. It's up to you. But like if you leave right now, just know like I'm truly not going to be offended. Okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Kristen said, hey, Breezy, I think you had replied to me the other day that you replied to me on Instagram. I didn't get it. I don't want to keep bugging you, so just checking to make sure I didn't misunderstand. I am so confused right now. To me on Instagram, I didn't get it. No, you're not bugging me. I just wish I knew what the heck you were talking about. But it's not because of you. It's because if I don't write shit down or take screenshots, like it's a gamble on if I'm gonna remember. Can you email me and we can chat there and you could let me know what's going on, my email is justbreezentoday@mail.com. But it's also on my it's in the about section on my YouTube, so you can find my email there. Facebook is another really good way to message me because it pops up for me right away. I feel like I see that before anywhere else. Me too. Okay, thanks. No problem. I'm sorry. I just wish I knew, and it's gonna bother me now until I know what you're talking about. Matthew said, hopefully Foodie will give us another Britney moment, but instead of shaving her head again, she will appear covered in poop. I don't want to see that moment. I don't even like talking about poop. I don't want to see her covered in poop. No, thank you. Only time I could actually watch her mukbangs is with the Breezy Bunch for emotional support. Well, I'm happy we have each other. All right, you guys. So here's your warning. We're going to start the mukbang. Let me speed her up so it's like not as brutal. And she's going to tell us all about her maid, apparently, that she's getting. So it says this was recorded before my weigh-in. So yes, I still lost weight even though I've been eating more than lettuce. LOL.
Well, hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so hungry. No.
You stay under the table. Good girl. Stay.
I'm having a pretty big meal. I'm really hungry. This is the first like big meal I've had since coming back. I know I showed, my
She's really, really hungry, so she needs a party platter made for like a children's birthday or I don't know, a wedding. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm hungry too, Foodie. So after this stream, you want to know what I'm gonna go eat? Some cottage cheese with some fruit mixed in it, not a party platter.
my big breakfast together in the video, but I didn't eat that much. We had like a lot of leftovers. We still do. So let me just say bismillah and get this ready with some fresh lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze all over my food.
The trash
I don't know if you guys
can
like
is
lemon on your
back.
food, but if you haven't tried that, you must. Okay, yes. So I have a shrimp platter here with some brown rice, shrimp. What's the plural of shrimp? Shrimp, eggplant, bread, fresh bread, tahina, mabuch, and some kind of salad with like juices, vegetable juice.
So we're supposed to believe she's losing weight eating like that, even though she appears to be more swollen.
Yalla, let's dig in. I missed this stuff. Oh, yes, I did. There's like little French fries mixed in between all the food. It's like, whatever. Mabuch. So let's get into tahina. Do you guys like tahina? Shrimp.
I love shrimp.
Dip it in the tahina.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's not making a big scene.
You know how some fun.
Remember before when she would take a bite and she'd be like, oh, and like moan over it? We got a short.
When I take a bite of something good.
It's not just
I
you,
have a
Aaron.
piece of
Her face looks
French fry
beautiful.
rice.
You think so, Blondie?
I love this bread, but it has wheat germ on it, so it gets messy.
I know this is sped up, but she's still eating fast. Like, she could out-eat anybody.
So I'm feeling the after effects of that journey back here.
I know what she can do if she needs money. She could truly enter a food eating contest. Like, she really could. She eats at a speed like no other. That could be a nice little side hustle. I don't know, Care. That's a good question. How could she?
I'm in a lot of pain. I have back pain that is so bad. And I learned something today that if you're on long haul flight,
it's a lot of rice, Lauren.
Especially if you're going to try to sleep, you have to recline. Like, I didn't recline the whole time because I'm afraid of being like, just being inconsiderate. It's a stupid thing because they make the chairs that way. And
Jen, she looks like a mob boss.
Good shrimp.
Right, Bloody Nut Ella?
You can just lift it up when it's time for meal service, you know? Fried eggplant, I love it. I've eaten from this place many times in Mukbang.
What's weird though is she'll use her back pain as like a reason to not do anything, right? But truly, your back hurts more when you're sitting and doing nothing all the time. Like when you're having back pain, it helps to like move through it. I noticed for me, because I have a rod in my spine, I've had multiple back surgeries. I noticed for me, there's times you should rest. Yes, like rest, let your body heal, but like truly doing nothing hurts even more. So, like, even the doctors will tell you, like, you should, maybe go for like a small walk to try to walk it out. Sit on a chair and you lift your legs like up towards like your knees and you hold for a few seconds. You do that. But like, I've found, and I can say this because I suffer with horrible, horrible back pain, sitting and doing nothing is even worse for it. It really is. It's
But
true. It's from being
I'm
inactive.
regretting it
Mom.
because, man, my back, my lower back, and then sciatica, which is on my right side, goes down my leg. Hurts so bad. Anyway, and I'm feeling jet lag, like
It is,
actual
Ray.
jet lag. I cannot sleep for more than 2.5 to 3 hours at a time. It's horrible. So I'm just feeling it
Thank you, Erin.
a lot more. And yeah, I'm just...
On a side note, since Erin shared my membership link, I want to say if more and more receipts come out from that lady, if I get any at all, I might start making some of this stuff members only streams for like the people who are interested in it, because there's a lot of people taking it very seriously and like mad about it. So I want to make it like, if you are interested, you can follow along with the journey here. There's no obligation to ever join my membership. Like, you guys show me support by even liking the stream and being here. So just like an FYI, I'm going to make it an option for those who want to continue on it to do like a members only stream and come hang out. Just throwing it out there. All right, back to watching the tick eat. She looks like a tick to me.
Anyway, it's so good.
Hey, Mom to Max. Yeah, you're supposed to walk through the pain, stretch, but they'll tell you sitting and doing nothing doesn't help at all.
I'm also going to be getting a maid.
Oh, boy.
It's very common for people to have maids here. Because I think I'm just going to swallow pride and do it. And hey, it gives someone a job. It's actually so common that most buildings have like cleaners that come in and do the apartments, and you pay them individually. Like each apartment pays them.
Thank you, Mrs. Carlett. I know, but I feel like for you, getting the extra help is such a bad idea, because I feel like you're the kind of person who still needs to move, even if it's to sweep or vacuum, because once you start not having to do anything at all, you're going to get even more comfortable, and you're never going to leave the one spot in the living room or the floor or on the couch.
So because especially right now, mostly because of my back and my health, like I'll just have more time to do other things instead of worrying about like,
Thank you so much for becoming a member, Jinx. Oh my gosh, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. The Breezy Bunch, the Breezy Bunch. That's the way Jinx became a member. The Breezy Bunch. Do-do-do-do-do. Thank you so much. And welcome. Will everybody give Jinx a warm welcome, please? Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Jinx.
I think I mostly just want help with like the things that hurt my back the most are like vacuuming, sweeping, washing floors,
Yeah,
the
but you still have
bathrooms.
to
I
do
won't have to
it.
do that.
Same. All those things hurt me too, but I still have to do them. You want to know what else I do? I ride a damn electric scooter with the worst back pain in the world. Foodie, don't use this as an excuse to not have to do anything else in life because like it's going to be such a dangerous path for you to go down. I'm telling you, like you're the kind of person who still needs to move if you are able because you're going to go down to like bed. You're going to go down a bedbound arc. I just feel it coming.
So I think for me, that's a good idea.
Jinx say we say
So
it or lose it. We're moving about and it's true. I think it's true too,
the
Jinx.
setup is weird. I know. I never have a good setup. Sorry about that, guys.
You could, you know what, Foodie?
Anyway,
With all the subscribers you have, like there's no excuse to have this set up the way you do with just the phone falling over the time all the time. With the amount of subscribers and how big your platform is, like you truly have no excuse. Like next time, instead of going on a fast food marathon or buying Salah new toys, why don't you buy yourself a new setup?
I'll just take care of like organizing things, the laundry. That I don't mind doing. Maybe cooking.
I think she is too, Ray. I think she is.
So it's not going to be a live-in maid.
You can't trust Salah with a live-in maid.
They just come like whenever you want them to. Not much. So yeah, that's my news. Don't really have much else to say.
The window does look smaller.
I'm just really exhausted. Feeling the.
Didn't her living room used to have a huge window? I feel like I remember like a really long window where you could enjoy the sea view or parking lot view. Why does the window look so much smaller?
The effects, like I said, of this whole trip. It was hard. I don't want to travel anymore alone either.
Because you can't trust your husband? I wouldn't want to travel alone either
So
if I had a cheating husband. It's a smaller place, Crystal. It looks like it.
I think that is better to travel non-solo for me.
You think
I
so
was thinking
too,
of
Vicky?
Thailand and reminiscing. We were reminiscing about our trip. Oh.
It seems like he did, Nightmare.
I would go back there.
Mm-hmm. Nancy said
Not
it's
for that
filtered.
long, probably.
And cheating coochie. That's me.
Maybe for a couple of weeks or something. Mm. Mm. The vegetable juice is so good.
Yeah, I can't trust him
you
now.
use
Yeah,
so much
she
shrimp,
can't,
it's so
James.
cheap too.
She can't trust him.
When I was in line, for the checking counter, it was boring just waiting there, and I could hear you know, the clerk saying, "What's your final destination?" Like the movie. And people, I realized why. Like it just clued in. I can't believe it just clued in. I'm gonna make my own tahini sauce. I'm gonna be cooking, don't worry, but I need like a few days to cry about my body being in pain so I can I just need to like feel better and then
If you're truly in so much pain, how is it that you could eat so much? When anybody's truly having the amount of pain Foodie Beauty is claiming to have, like, do you eat a whole party platter to yourself? I'm just curious. And look how much she's put down. Like, a lot of it's gone.
Anyway, most people, because there's a connecting flight, like the plane from Montreal from Montreal to Doha. So Doha, there's going to be connecting flights. So most of the people from Montreal that were on the plane were going to different countries. And they were just going to Doha to connect, right? So, for example, one guy was going to like Chennai, it was Karachi, just different parts of the world. It was interesting.
Danielle, you know what? You're right. You're right. She eats to self-soothe. That's right. I'm thinking of the times of my addiction where seriously, like, I was sick and like throwing up and stuff like that. It wasn't a cute picture, but like I was still able to get a little bit of alcohol down. So I guess it's possible she could eat while being in pain.
Maybe, you know, a lot of people going home after the holidays. Which I was like, I wonder how busy it's going to be.
Ooh, Jinx.
It wasn't horrible.
Jinx is asking if you're happily married, why you have to eat to self-soothe. Well, because her husband was just exposed in like a huge cheating scandal. And he apparently likes to sniff farts. Yep. Now, I guess I understand why she's eating so much. He wants to smell ham farts. We just saw the screenshot.
I don't think I've had a horrible experience like with an airport that was just too busy. Have any of you been through that?
Stella, he probably is.
I heard the Heathrow Airport is bad, but I don't know. I've never been.
I don't know, but we
Enough bread for
really
me.
didn't need
Put
all
that
that.
aside. But when I got to the Kuwait airport, how it goes is you have to go, if you're arriving, you know, you have to go to a special, like, let's say, how do I explain it? There's like different areas of the, I don't even know what it is. You go down the stairs and you have to pass through these kind of officers and they like take your information.
Customs, you guys?
Not like police officers, but like it's almost like customs. And but there's like for different ones. There's one for like
It's customs,
anyway,
right?
that day that I came back, there was a line up the stairs. Like it was busy. There was like huge line wrapping around and going up and down and all around.
Kind of officers.
Oh my gosh! I walked all the way to the back of the line.
Mm-hmm.
And then, thank goodness, somebody came up to me, one of the workers, and was like, "Ma'am, you don't need to be in this line. You know, it's for people who need like a certain paper, certain visa." I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, okay. So this was the clip we saw on Twitter where they said, what did they say? That she was trying to convince us that she has a civil ID.
Go right through.
I know, walk.
That made me happy.
Right, Matthew?
So I was so tired and stressed out.
Mm-hmm. Where's she throwing the shrimp? On the floor?
And then I had to get my luggage. I don't know why, but I never forget what my luggage looks like. Like the intricate details. It's like black suitcases.
Why are you drinking that?
Yeah. So how many people have black suitcases?
I don't know, but how many people throw their food off to the side like Foodie Beauty when they're eating? This is so like Foodie. This is sad. You're throwing shrimp on the floor and you're drinking the condiments.
You know what I mean? And I need to put name tags on my luggage.
I hope so too, Lauren.
I got some for Christmas too, like as a gift.
I hope so too, Indica Queen.
I'm not prepared.
Arm of the couch.
That's one of the things I find the hardest about traveling is being prepared, because if you're somebody like me who's not usually
What do you mean not usually, not ever?
lacking organization skills and things like that,
Well, Matthew, that's in the woods. She's in a living room.
Anyway, thanks for watching and
I don't know,
having.
if my living room was newly redecorated, new furniture and stuff, I wouldn't just be like throwing around juicy shrimp to the ground. You know what I mean? It's just odd. This whole thing is just odd.
This meal with me. Just thought I would catch you up on how I'm feeling. Of course, a lot of
And her fingers are greasy from it. Like you just got new furniture.
complaints about how I'm feeling because I'm feeling pretty poorly.
Oh,
But
sorry to hear that.
that was a crazy journey. Good night. See you guys.
All right, you guys. Well, that happened. That maid is gonna hold on. That maid is gonna love cleaning up floor shrimp, right? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check something really fast before we go for now. Okay, I don't have any new messages. Darn it. Well, I'll keep a lookout. If any receipts happen, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know. She promised them again, so we'll see. I am interested on your thoughts about the girls' trip photos we found. So if you want to talk about that and that's your kind of thing, I get it. Some people are just not caring or whatever. I totally get that too. Wow, that was crazy. Jinx said, I'm thinking on the table. Reptile said, I bet you the only reason she's not finished the rice is because she ran out of sauce. Probably, or she finished it as soon as she was done filming. Lee said, hopefully I'll catch it later if you go live again later. Yeah, if there's anything to talk about, like any new tweets come out from Kaibella or Foodie Rages, which I would love to see, anything like that, we'll go live again. And I'm hoping I'm going to try to make a What Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying videos for those who can't make the whole live stream. So you guys will hear from me again somehow today. You just will. But I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me and for watching the foodie drama with me. I appreciate you guys. I have so much fun hanging out with you guys. It's always a good time over here. All right, you guys. Hey, Amanda, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I'm sure I will see you so soon. Oh, wait, Nancy. Go to end of her first video, home, slow mode. You hear a lot of crashes. The one where he jab matched the curtain. Wait, go to the end of her first video, home. Do you have a link? Hold on, you guys. Don't leave yet. We might have something to watch. Let me see. Hold on. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Oh, crap. Hold on. I pulled it. Go to her first video, home, slow mode. You hear a lot of crashes. The one where her hijab matched the curtain. Okay. Can a mod help me find that link? I got a super chat. Nosy sent me a super chat. Woohoo! And you're spilling tea. I want to find out more. My wife made curtains and pillows yellow by you know who. I think it's the cat. The cat crashed her setup. Oh, the one where we already saw where she was okay, we did see that. People were saying on Twitter, was it Kaibella? Somebody was saying how they thought it was odd how she reacted to it. But if that's it, we did see that one. You think it was a cat? It was Julia. Oh, okay. No, Nancy's saying no. Okay. You have my attention. I'm here. Okay, Blondie just shared a video. Let me see. Weighing in other matters. Is that the one you were talking about? Oh, yeah, that was totally a cat. I know, but Nancy said it's something else. Go to the end. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to the end of this video and see if I hear anything. This is weighing in other matters. Wait, oh yeah, that was totally okay.
And my travel goals, my personal goals, I have a lot to do. So I don't have time to just, spend time worrying about bad things in my life and negative feelings. So I wish you all the same. I know I didn't wish you a proper Happy New Year. So everyone watching, I appreciate you following me on my journey and watching me.
This
It
one,
means a
Nancy?
lot.
Lower?
And, you know, I've said some really horrible things
She rolls her eyes
recently,
at the end.
and I've just been really hurt and torn down. And
Hold on, you guys.
you know, the people who set out to do that, congratulations, I guess, if that's what you want.
Okay, so slow this down right now. Okay, I'm slowing it down.
But unfortunately for you, I'm not gonna stay down. So all right, so take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
This is scary when you... That one? I know I was playing it first to see if it... Okay, do you guys want to see it? And I'll slow it down again. That was really scary, slowed down, not gonna lie. No video? Let me see. I'm just gonna do it really fast for anybody who's interested. If you aren't, just ignore, or I'll see you later. We're just gonna play it really, really fast. All right, let me share the screen with you guys. Oh God, I didn't think it's possible to even be any more annoyed by her, but here we are. I heard what she means at the end, and she rolled her eyes too. She did, and you can see it very well when I slowed it down. I did. Okay, hold on, you guys. It's near the end of the video. You saw it too. All right, we're gonna. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. Playback speed. Okay. So it's all the way towards the end. What, at like 15 minutes it starts? Okay. Let me make the screen a little bit
And
bigger.
keep working on me, on ourselves, and my family here, and my travel goals, my personal goals. I have a lot to do, so I don't have time to just following me on my journey and watching me. It means a lot. And things recently, and I've just been really hurt and torn down, and unfortunately for you, I'm not gonna stay down. So all right, so take care,
Hold on.
guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it's a possibility it was Julia, right? Fake Salbot said, my wife and looking George Costanza was in pool. What? And we said, I love my family, rolls eyes. I know. What do you, I don't know. It could have been the cat. It could have been the cat. Stella said salad. It could have been him too. Like I said, I did see on Twitter. I'll look for it and see if I could find it again. Somebody was talking about how she's been reacting to the different crashes and sounds and how it was odd. Remember when she left natter fits in her videos? That's true. She did leave the natter fits in. The look on her face, I know. Wow, wasn't the cat for sure? Was he doing that because of what she said there? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. It could be him throwing a fit. We see how he talks to people, so I can imagine there's a whole other side we haven't seen yet. It sounds like a chair and stuff crashing. Huh. All right, I'm going to play it again and I'm going to think about this, but let me know what you guys think it is down in the comment section. Do you think it's Salah throwing a fit? It's Julia. Anyways, you guys, I will come back for anything else interesting. I'm hoping to see you guys again. I feel like you will either see me for a live or a video. But thanks again for hanging out with me. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you guys so soon. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you for the super chats. Bye, everybody.